Good day and welcome to Naija Anchor News Let's Talk Politics, your trusted platform for truth, context and clarity on Nigerians' most urgent political issues. Today we are diving into one of the most heartbreaking crises in our nation, the rise of internally displaced persons, IDPs. So first, let us ask, who are IDPs and what causes their displacement? How do they survive? And most importantly, how can Nigeria, both at federal and state levels, prevent more citizens from becoming refugees in their own land? Causes of internal displacement in Nigeria. IDPs in Nigeria didn't just appear overnight. They are victims from violence, politics, neglect, and failed governance. Here is what is driving this crisis: terrorism and insurgency. The Boko Haram insurgency in the northeast has displaced millions since 2009. Despite military offensives, the group and its splitter functions still wreak havoc, especially in Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa. Banditry and armed herdsmen attack. In the northwest and middle belt, armed bandit and herdsmen attack has forced entire communities to flee. States like Zamfara, Benue, Kaduna, and Plateau are war zones in disguise. Communal clashes. Ethnic, religious, and land disputes, often influenced by political manipulation, leads to the burning of villages and mass evacuation. Natural disasters. Flood, especially in states along the Niger-Benue River, regularly destroy homes and displace thousands, yet no long-term environmental planning is in place. Government demolition and eviction. From Lagos to Abuja, sudden demolition has displaced urban poor communities without proper resettlement plan. Life as an IDP in Nigeria. Living in an IDP camp isn't just difficult for many, it's a daily fight for survival. Overcrowded and under-equipped camps. Many camps lack adequate housing, healthcare, clean water, sanitation, and education. Disease spread quickly, and hunger is constant. Insecurity within the camps. Women and children are vulnerable to sexual abuse, exploitation, and even human trafficking within the supposed safety of these camps. Lack of government support. While the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, exists, but its efforts are underfunded, politicized, and often failed short, most IDPs depend on NGOs and international aid. Education and future lost. Most displaced children are out of school. The longer they stay in camps, the more they lose hope, and the country loses a generation. So how can we prevent more IDPs? To stop this growing crisis, both federal and state government must take bold and coordinated actions. So here is what the federal government must do. End insecurity with strategy, not speeches. Declare full-scale war on insurgency, bandits, and terrorists, but also tackle the root cause: poverty, lack of education, and porous borders. Reforms and empower NEMA. NEMA should not just be a political reward agency. Proper funding, transparent audit, and swift response system are essential. Establish a national resettlement plan. Beyond emergency relief, there must be a long-term plan to rebuild destroyed communities and help people return home with dignity. Invest in climate adaptation. Flood and desertification are pushing people out of their homes. Nigeria needs real economic policy, not paper plans. Justice and accountability. Hold politicians and military officers accountable when they enable or ignore crises that leads to displacement. So here is what the state government must do. Community policing and local intelligence. States must take ownership of their security with well-trained local forces, vigilante group, and intelligence gathering. Early warning system for conflict. Track rising tensions in local communities, especially land and ethnic disputes, and intervene early. IDP integration. Rather than keep people in camp indefinitely, states should create settlement scheme where IDP can live, work, and rebuild. Protect and educate IDP children. Every IDP camp should have a functional school and access to psychological support for trauma victims. Avoid politicization. Some IDP are manipulated during elections or denied aid based on ethnicity or religion. This must stop. So here are what experts and civil society are saying. Human Rights Watch: Nigeria needs to shift from emergency response to long-term recovery and prevention. So what's the way forward from this? Security is first. Without peace, people will keep running. Data and monitoring. A central database of all IDP is needed for proper planning. Return, resettle, and rebuild. Return people safely, resettle them with support, and rebuild their livelihood. Dialogue and peaceful building. Between farmers and herders, between communities and ethnic groups, Nigeria must heal itself. IDPs in Nigeria are not just statistics. They are mothers, children, farmers, students, and workers who lost everything due to our failure to protect them. Every displaced person is a scar on our national conscience. Preventing future displacement is not just possible, it's necessary. From Boko Haram to bandits, from floods to failed policies, we must say no to IDPs. It's time for real actions, not just relief. This has been Naija Anchor News Let's Talk Politics. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fearless talks on Nigeria's biggest political conversation.